they're so cute and fancy. I just cut this out of a magazine. It just says a year to remember. So I'm going to pop that in the top because I want it to be a year to remember. And I think it will be. Everyone's expecting me to put like a ring or a baby on there. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In tonight's video, I'm going to be making a vision board for 2021. And honestly, I'm so excited. I've been getting some little photographs together and things that I want to put on it and stuff this morning, like to prepare. I obviously am making this literally the day before New Year's Eve, so I feel very reflective, very sort of excited about the new year. Hopefully it's going to be better than this one. If you like this style of video, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. And other than that, let's get on with the video. So I've got my vision board here. Well, my cork board. I need to just open it. I think everyone will agree this year has honestly been so weird. So I just wanted to really do a little vision board for next year. I've seen some girls I follow, I've mentioned them before, Sophia and Chinsia, they did one, like, I think it was maybe last month or the start of this month, they made one. Sorry, let me get this out. So I just wanted to make my own, and, you know, it's good to plan your year. I mean, it's not going to be a plan like this is not how my year has to go, but I just think it's nice because then if you vision it, it will happen, and then I can just tick off or unpin when things do happen. So I've got some bits and bobs. This is my little mood board. So I actually think I have copied of them as well, because they had these little kind of stickers. So I've got little stickers which say 2021 and little diamonds. I'm going to start by popping them on the top, and then we'll go for it. This video is going to be like a little bit of a reflection on this year and obviously excitement for next year, because I really do think that we need some excitement, and I'm not crazy to think that next year isn't going to go just new year, oh the virus is gone, because it's not going to happen. I do think this year will, well, the start of next year will probably get worse before it gets better. But I think if you can vision things, it does happen. So I'm just going to put everything out there that I want next year. And you never know what could happen. We could be looking back at this video next year and saying every single thing happened. You just don't know. I'm just going to do my little stickers. So, oh, they're so cute and fancy. I've got a few little notes just so I don't forget little things I want to add on. But okay, so let's get my little 2021 stuck down, pinned down. Also this year, normally I don't ever make set resolutions. Really, if I'm being honest, I don't. And this year for sure I'm not making any resolutions, because come on now, I just feel like we'll swap it around with, we'll do visions, what I want this year, instead of resolutions, because really so much could be improved on this year, couldn't it? But are some things out of our control? Absolutely. So I think just a vision board is the best way, this looks cute, is the best way to actually envision what you want. And I don't know whether anyone has read The Secret. I'm a real believer in The Secret. I think what you put out there, what you ask for, what you want does happen, genuinely, because I think positive attracts positive and negative does attract negative. Look at this year, for example. There's been so much negative on the news, on like everywhere, that of course everything does seem very doom and gloom. But if you put a little spin on it and just try and think not negative, got negative on the brain. If you try and think positive, I do think anything can happen, you know? Like you can make however you want this to be. So 2021 is going to be the year of anything can happen, and everything will have to be better. So I'm sticking down my little 2021. Oh my goodness. I'll show you. 2021. Okay, here we go. So the first sort of thing that I for sure want is, I got Jake to print, I printed these off, but I think that looks a bit rubbish, so I've done something different. But my first sort of thing I want to put on my vision board is to continue with my YouTube channel. So obviously I started my YouTube channel this year, and that was during lockdown, and I have done it before. I've had a channel for like 8 years, and I've put bits of things on. I've always took a camera on holiday and videoed my holidays and stuff, but this year I really sat down. When I said I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I thought I'm actually going to do it. So I've been going now for like, I think it's like 6 months, and I've uploaded twice a week, whether it was, I think it's obviously my days are every Sunday and Thursday. I think there's been a few times where I've been a bit late or missed a day and put it up the next day, but I've done 2 videos a week for 6 months, and honestly it has been the best thing I've done this year, genuinely. And I mean, obviously take out holidays, la-di-da, because I have had some fabulous holidays which we'll go on to, but for me personally, the best thing I've done is start my YouTube channel, because not only, you know, if 10 people watched, if 5 people watched, if 100 people watched, if 200 people watched, it really to me doesn't matter. This is a hobby, and it actually fills my time. And I mean, it is it genuinely is a hobby, because I'm not like, you know, it's just crazy that something that I probably could have done years ago / did do years ago but didn't stick at it could have been like so much bigger by now. But you know, everyone starts somewhere, so I'm so happy to have started my channel, and I'm so grateful for anyone that watches the videos, genuinely. And I am on like 481 subscribers, which have grown massively in 6 months. I started my channel, did have like 68 when I started, because I had done like holiday videos and things, but I know there's people that literally religiously watch me. So if you're one of them who religiously watch me, like, people message me all the time, and it means more than I can even explain. It's just amazing, so thank you so much. But obviously, day of reflection, video of reflection, and moving on to 2021, my goals are for YouTube to hit 500 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers. So I thought obviously that was a bit naff, printing it off, you know, 500. So what I thought I would do is, I just was looking in my little games drawer, and I found Monopoly money, and I thought, you know, it'd be pretty cute to put 500 and 1,000 on, because it's not obviously not about the money at all. It's just because I thought that was a bit more visual than a printed bit of paper. So I got some little gold pins, so I'm just going to stick my little hope this doesn't go through it. Oh dear. Oh, it comes through at the bottom. Let me put something underneath, otherwise there could be trouble if I scratch the table. So we'll put 500 on there, and we'll put 1,000 on there, because obviously the next goal is 500 subscribers, but after that it will then be 1,000. I don't know whether anyone knows like a lot about YouTube, la-di-da, but and things like that, but you've also got to get like a lot of watch time. That really helps your channel. So not only have I got to do subscribers, I've got to get good watch time and good view times, which actually is really on track, so it's so good. Let's get that pinned in. Fab. So we've got my little Monopoly money on there, but meaning 500. I think what I will do is cut out the word subscribers, so I know that that's to do with YouTube. And actually no, I'll pop my little, I printed off a little picture of my channel, so I'll pop that on there as well, so then we'll know that that's all about my YouTube life. You have to let me know if you've got any New Year's resolutions or things that you would like from 2021, because I honestly think you've got to really put it out there this year. More than ever, put it out there. Tell the universe what you want. And if you haven't read The Secret, I tell my mum all the time, and she never listens, but I would honestly really recommend reading The Secret, because I just think, I'm actually going to read it again in January, the start of the year, like in the next few days. I just think it really sort of helps you, just even if you don't want to believe it and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to sort of think too much into it, it just helps to give you that little bit of hope that if you think so hard, something will happen what you want. I've just cut this out of a magazine. It just says a year to remember, so I'm going to pop that in the top because I want it to be a year to remember. And I think it will be. I really do. Get that on there. Fabulous. I'm just going to have a little look at my my notes. What else? Obviously, as well, I want to put travel on this mood board, but obviously I'm not stupid to think, I need to stop saying obviously, I'm not crazy to think that travel is going to be a little bit more restricted, and definitely the first half of the year. So, you know, let's get some images of travel on there too. So I've printed a picture of London, and I've printed a picture of a beach because, you know, I would love a beach holiday, absolutely. And I also really would like to go to London because me and Jake have never been to London together, so I would love to do that. But also a couple of friends live in London, so I think I would love to catch up with them. So that's going on the mood board. I keep saying mood, it's a vision, but it's a vision board, not a mood board. A mood board would be more feelings, I think. I don't really know. But yeah, let's get this lovely beach on here too. Good one like that. I mean, speaking of holidays, I've got to admit I have been really lucky this year and managed to get holidays. Managed to go to Dubai, managed to go to Rome, yeah. So I'm really feeling like I'm lucky. I know some people have had holidays cancelled, so I do feel lucky for that. I'm going to pop a little picture of me and Jake in Rome on there, just because that represents travel and more travel for us two together. Really, because I want that so bad. How am I going to do that? I'll put it like that. Obviously this isn't for me and Jake to go back to Rome because we have been twice, but it's just to show a little bit more that I want to travel together. I've got another little picture of a beach, let's get that on there as well. A little sunny pool vibe, get me that vitamin D. So excited. I think it'll be the middle half of the year when we will get to travel again. Fingers crossed. Surely we'll get some, hopefully. Fingers and toes crossed. We'll get a little bit of, we'll get away. Get that on there as well. La-di-da-di-da. This is actually so therapeutic to do as well. And then I've got a little, this is actually out of a golf magazine, but I'm just going to put it on. So I'm going to cut out the top when it says own your own, because it says own your own short game, but I want it to say own your own game. Obviously I feel as well like everything's up in the air with sort of jobs and things like that, and this year I really want to learn a new skill. Well, 2021 I want to learn a new skill. So there we go. Own your own game. I want that on there because I want to own my own this year. Shouldn't swear, I'll bleep that out. But yeah, I want to own my own game. Not golf, because I don't play golf. I mean, you never know. But I want to own my own life and own my own situation. And obviously this year I closed down my business because of coronavirus. It wasn't doing very well, but I think that's a massive, massive, massive reflection to look back on, because I have a business, like I had a business. That's amazing, and I need to remember that. And then what else do I want to get on here? It's looking a bit bare because I don't have many magazines. Okay, I just got a few more little bits to add. So I thought I've found some old cards, which I'm gonna, like, off my birthday, which I'm just gonna cut up, and there's just some like really nice words on the front of some of them. So I'm gonna do this one, which says sparkle, because I think that's important to never. My favourite quote ever is, don't let anyone dull your sparkle. I've loved that, oh my god, for so long. So I'm going to keep that as a little reference to my favourite quote. So we'll get sparkle on there. And I mean, to other people this probably won't make sense, but I think this video was more just about sort of reflection and just really sort of reflecting on this year, and you know, it has been a really bad year. Someone's walking past. It's been a really bad year for probably everyone in their own way, but I really have to take from it some massive positives. Like in February we went to Dubai for my friend's wedding. Like this was before coronavirus all kicked off. It was just happening. So we were still able to go there, and she had an amazing wedding. I mean, Jake went to Dubai for the first time. So you know, it's really like I've got to think we have been really lucky and had some fabulous times. Then obviously in summer when lockdown was sort of was it lifted? Yeah, it was lifted kind of, and you could like have some friends in the garden, and but not obviously not going in the house. And like me and my girls had honestly some of the best times I think we've had, and that was just purely because we were so excited to see each other. Like my friends are a massive part of my life, and this year it felt so hard to actually like be able to be present, to be with them. It's all about checking up, checking in, texting each other, because this year it really has been hard to be together. We obviously went to go away for my birthday, and that was again so special, because normally obviously you go out, you get drunk, but I think this year what's made us realise is it isn't all about going out, getting drunk, not remembering what you did, like things like that. We've done things like, obviously in the garden we had drinks and food, but I remember all them times because it just felt so special. Like we made campfires, like it was just so good. And honestly, all my friends have always been so supportive of what I've done, and I don't know, they mean so much. I'm getting bloody emotional. What on earth is wrong with me? Whew. Family and friends are the biggest things in your life. So yeah, little shout out to all my friends, and obviously friends that I've seen over the past few months, like whether it's been, I don't know, my friend Rosie, like we're caught up recently, and I don't see her all the time, and this year we normally would have seen each other more, but it's just 2020. But what about 2021? Yes, we'll shut up about 2020. I'm joking. Then I've got a little key ring, and it says you are enough as you are. So I'm also going to stick that on here. I mean, it's probably going to flap about, but I want that on here as well, because I do think you've got to remember that. You are enough. I don't know whether that's actually going to stick. So I might have to take out the little key ring bit, which is fine. Also, you know these little pins? Do you know what they are? You see them ones? They've got like a little funny story. I think when I was in school we used to obviously work with these a lot, and I'm sure one of them got stuck in my shoe, and I remember squeaking around all day, and then I remember that could have went through my foot. Like goodness, so lucky it didn't, but could have. Oh dear. I don't know how that's gonna stick, but need that open. You are enough as you are. Yeah, we are. And then I also found this other card, and it says, for a beautiful friend who is fabulous. So what I want to put on there is friend and fabulous, because being a good friend to me is such a good such a big deal. Like I want to be such a good friend to all my friends, so I want to put that on there just to not vision and like not to manifest anything, just to carry on being a good friend, and also remind me that friends are so important, which I know obviously important and special. And obviously this is my mood board, so I can't put anything I want on, but I just wanted to make sense as well as, you know, as well as look cute. We're actually going into this year with a holiday being cancelled in January, which I was so excited for. We're going to be going skiing, and I was so excited for the vlogs, the ski vlogs, honestly, because I'd obviously, like I say, I've done holiday vlogging for years, and I just was so excited, especially with my new camera. I was just thinking, oh, it's going to be so good, and obviously that's been cancelled, so it's such a shame, but it's okay. We'll go skiing. I mean, I should have put a ski holiday on here, but I think that would be more probably 2022 because of timing and things. It's probably more likely to be 2022 when we get to go, but we're actually going with my friend and her boyfriend, like a little double date holiday. So it was going to be unreal, but I think I had to be a bit more realistic that it was never going to happen. But I think because I had thought in my head, you know, it's January, it's going to happen. I think as well, like with the New Year thing, everybody, not everyone, but like a lot of people look forward to a new year to like sort of out with the old, in with the new. And I don't know whether this year is going to feel like that, because I think, I don't know whether I've just mentioned this, but I think tonight we're going to be told that we're potentially going into a lockdown. So I mean, we're starting the new year in a lockdown, but you know, the positive you take out from that is you spend your time, you're going to spend a lot of time at home and things like that. So we're taking the positives. Right, this is how it's looking so far. So it's pretty bare actually, so I've still got lots to put on. But this, I don't actually have to finish the mood board in this video. I just wanted to start it and sort of reflect on 2020 and put little notes in there for 2021. And I will put a few more personal things on here. I bet everyone's expecting me to put like a ring or a baby on there, but you know, I'm 25 and let's talk about it here, that I don't really feel, I mean at Christmas, I'm not gonna lie, I think I feel more ready for a baby, because it's, you know, it's lovely to see Christmas through babies, like kids' eyes. We've got 2 nieces though, and they've been so amazing this year, so that's been lovely. But in terms of having a baby, a lot of my friends are pregnant. Like I've got 2 friends that are pregnant, and it's unreal, and I'm so excited to be Auntie Paige. But right now, for me and Jake, it just isn't what we want. And that's not saying it won't be what we want, you know, next year, I don't know, middle of next year, the end of it, well, you just don't know. But right now, we're so happy just sort of being us 2, enjoying holidays and things. But obviously, the goal was actually me and Jake were going to try and go and do some travelling. It's not really the kind of time for that. But we want to do a lot of travelling, want to see a lot of things, want to go on amazing holidays before we have babies. And putting a ring on my vision board, I don't know, I honestly want nothing to do with not weddings, but like my proposal, Jake's proposal, if he ever asks me to marry him. I mean, Jake, you're gonna get so many hints. And I want to talk about this because this is genuinely how I feel. And I'm a little open book, so let's just tell everyone. Jake's gonna get so much, like, you know, but every time I go on a holiday, like when I was in Rome and Jake surprised me with my trip to Rome this year, everyone was like, oh my god, you're gonna get engaged. And I was like, right, for one, if I am, you've ruined it. And number 2, probably not, because he's just surprised me with a holiday, like probably not, you know. And it wasn't even in my mind that he would, because I just, you know, I didn't ever think that was going to happen this year. I know Jake, I think, very well, and I don't think it was never going to be this year. And I've said that from bloody January last year. It was never going to be this year. I just think I know the personal side of it. Like, I know different things, you know. It's just, you know your partner. And another thing, when it does happen, I want it to be a surprise. So yes, I think about getting engaged. Yes, I think about getting married. But honestly, I don't want anything to do with it. I want it to be the biggest surprise of my life. So I try to put it to the back of my mind. Yes, I think about it. Yes, I like look at amazing rings and sometimes would send him the odd ring. I mean, out of my league, but I do. Every girl does. But I don't honestly want to know anything about it. So not putting on the mood board, because it will happen, but I don't want to know when, and it's going to be a good surprise. So just to tell everyone, that's how I feel about engagement and obviously babies. So that, in terms of personal things on my mood board, that isn't what's going to be going on there, because I've just explained literally everything about that. I'm ready for an engagement, I think. Yeah, of course, we've been living together for nearly, oh my god, would it be 2 years or 3 years? Oh my god, I think it might be, yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to ring Jake. Hi, just a quick question. How long have we lived here? Is it gonna be 3 years, or is it going to be 2 years? I think 2. All right. Okay, so Jake says 2 years. So we've lived here 2 years. So obviously we've lived together for that long, and you know, engagement, babies could happen. Babies definitely not next year. Engagement, who knows? I don't, and I don't want to know either, so whatever. But if I go on a surprise holiday or something like that, don't put it in my head because I don't want to know. Okay? End of. So now I'm gonna write a few little notes to stick on my mood board as well. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe I just need to cut my little bit of paper. But yeah, I'd love to know what some of your resolutions or your visions are for next year. And honestly, I would recommend this, making a mood board, because it's putting things down, it's putting things out there, and it's also makes you reflect on this year. And if I could give any advice, I would say, yes, this year has been so bad, like so bad for some people, more than personally my family and friends, COVID related, haven't suffered, if that makes sense, as much. Obviously we've been in the lockdowns, obviously we've not been in work, obviously people have lost their jobs, but in terms of like health, everyone, fingers crossed, has been okay due to COVID. So in terms of that, I don't feel connected on a level of like the coronavirus like that, but in other ways, in terms of like other side of like health, other side of things, it still has been rubbish year as well. Like other things have happened that have been rubbish, but so it's just been a bit of a bad year all round, and I think everything now is getting blamed. Well, 2020, oh, it's 2020, mate. You know, it's just, it has been crazy. But my advice would be is, yes, it's been bad. Yes, circumstances have been horrific. Yes, not just corona, other things. But I honestly think, if you can, take a positive out of this whole situation. And I think I'm going to do 5 positives, what mine would be. So, number 1, I got to go on holiday, Dubai and Rome. There's 1. Number 2, I've connected with family and friends on a different level in terms of, I think, like everyone, Zoom, like obviously Christmas Day this year was even more special. Yeah, Christmas Day was even more special this year because we've got to be with family. So there's my second positive. Lockdown summer nights in the garden were so special because me and the girls got to spend some amazing time together. We got to see each other and just have some really good laughs. And I think because we'd been so locked down with a few people, some of my friends just on their own, like not on their own, but with a few people again, you know, that was so special and we made amazing memories. Number 4, what else can I take from a positive this year? I'm healthy. I'm happy, like healthy and happy, like that is, I feel like both of them. So that's number 4. And then number 5, I think it has to be, we've made it. Like this year has been hard, but we're here to tell the story. And you know, you've just got to take positives for yourself. Not everyone's going to be in my position. People will be a lot worse, people will be a lot better, but obviously I think you just have to take it how you want to take it and feel how you want to feel. Be sad if you want to be sad, but remember just to talk about your feelings and tell people how you feel. I'm a massive open book, so I do find it really easy talking to people. Obviously I'm talking to a camera right now and I'm discussing my feelings, but that is also generating out to 100, 200 people, however many views this video gets. So talk to someone, talk to anyone. If you don't feel comfortable talking to like a family, talk to a stranger. Like you don't realize you can talk to anyone. So I think talk about your feelings, take a positive, if it's 1 positive, if it's half a positive, some little bit of a positive. Something great has got to have happened. If it hasn't happened to you directly, it might have happened at like one of your friends. For example, if I didn't have any of the positives to take from this year, I would have took the positive that my cousin got engaged and she's like my sister, so that is honestly was amazing. But then the negative from that was we can't be with her because she's in Australia and there's a massive travel ban. But the positive is it happened. You know, do you get what I'm coming from? I'm just rambling now, but what I'm trying to say is take a positive. I think I'm leaving this year really happy. I mean, yeah, we're potentially going to go into a lockdown tonight, but you know, what can you do? You can't change it, and hopefully this will just be it getting that little bit worse and then it's going to get better. Fingers and toes crossed. But I hope everyone has an amazing New Year's Eve, whether that's really I mean, whether that's doing whatever you want, but it's not like that, is it? So whether you're just having like a takeaway with your family or you're having a little celebration drink, take 10 deep breaths and think 2020 is about to be over, and it might get a little bit worse in 2021 before it gets better, but it will get better. All good things come to an end, which is true, but also every little bad thing has to pass as well. This feels like a motivational speech. And I don't want to come across like I'm preaching. I just want everyone to realise that my year has been pretty amazing, pretty shit. You know, it's been average. It hasn't been the best, but it hasn't been the worst. So here we go, 2021 mood board. We've got make it a year to remember, be a good friend, enjoy your friends, see your friends when you can, and remember that friends are massive and so important. Then we've got travel down here, so we've got a lovely beach vacation trip to London. I'm hoping I can do, me and Jake, and then maybe me to see my friend as well, we just don't know. Then we've got travel picture, we've got a little you are enough as you are, so I think that's really important to remember that, so I'm going to take that through to next year with me. Then we've got pop the Prosecco down here, because I think next year is going to be one big party when we're allowed out, so that is me visioning a massive party. Then we've got own your own game, and that comes down to a few things in my life. That is me maybe taking a little change in career, who knows, I don't know yet myself, but we just don't know. Maybe it's becoming a full-time YouTuber, maybe it's, I just don't know, anything could happen, but that's what it's about. Own your own game, own your own thing, and I'm going to own my own life next year, which I think I'd have this year, but you know. And then we've got the 500 and the 1,000 Monopoly money here, which is going to represent 500 subscribers, fingers crossed, and 1,000 subscribers, which would mean everything. And then obviously I've got my little YouTube icon in the top, just to remember that. That's a few things. That's actually the biggest achievement I know this year for sure. That is my biggest achievement. But it also goes for next year. Keep being consistent, keep uploading, keep it going. People are enjoying them, people tell me this. So I'm going to do it for all the people that message me and say they love my videos. And if you have any ideas for content that you want to see, whether it's challenge videos, more makeup videos, lifestyle videos, vlogs, you let me know what you enjoy me doing, because honestly, I just love doing it. And obviously I've got my new camera now, so I'm going to be on to a winner with all my videos. And then I am going to make a few little personal notes just to stick in the middle there, but I am going to end this video here. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry if I've rambled like a lot, I know I kind of have, but it's actually made me feel really reflective and really inspired for next year. I am going to keep adding to this over the next few days to start, or well, I say today and tomorrow, because then it will be 2021. Oh, and I'm just going to add a few more bits that I think that I want to happen next year. You know, I'm going to put some items of clothes on there, like a nice handbag. That is one of the things. I mean, that's materialistic, but I want to buy myself, actually I've got a little bag thing here, I'm going to put that on because I want to buy myself a new bag. I'm going to put this on. It's a birthday card, but it's got my name on, and I want it to represent buying myself, saving up next year and buying myself something lovely. Whether that's a new bag, I don't know. Whether it's a new bag, a new pair, I don't think I need any shoes, but a girl can never have too much shoes. So we'll see how that looks, but I'm getting that on there. That looks cute. And that's where I'm going to end this video, because I'm now going to write my own little personal... Hold up. Won't go through, what on earth? Oh, there, through. So yeah, I'm going to leave it as that. This is my mood board. But yeah, let's leave it at that. That is how it looks so far, and I'm going to add more to it now, write some little personal goals down there. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching all of my videos from this year. This is the last video of the year, and it's going to be going up out on New Year's Eve, which probably won't get many views because people will be busy celebrating however you can. But I just want to say thank you so much for all the support over this year, well, 6 months of doing my YouTube channel consistently. I appreciate it so much, and I am so excited for next year because it can only get better. The subscribers will go up, the videos will continue, and YouTube, we could be sat here next year at the end of 2021, going into 2022, and I could be putting even bigger things on this vision board. So yeah, I honestly hope everyone has an amazing end to the year and celebrate how you can, stay safe, and of course, who knows what the first few months of 2021 will bring, but I'm sure it will get better. That is what I need to put out there. It can only get better. That is what I'm going to write. Goal number 1, it will get better. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked what you've seen, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course I'll see you next year. My head's cut off. Cut that bit.